What's a week been like, mate? It's obviously a must-win game. How much do you acknowledge that as a group?
Yeah, I guess post that game we had a decent review, saw some areas we really want to improve this week, and then we've had a great week prep on the training, which is, I guess, all you can ask coming to a big game like this. There's no denying we've got to go out here, we have to win, got to win the next two to win the series, and things we could control was our prep, and we've had a really good week.
In terms of your review, did you see any areas of the Lions match last week that you could exploit?
Yeah, well, a lot of the review was on us. Yeah, I feel as if we probably didn't play our sort of footy we wanted to play. We didn't fire as many shots as we would have liked, so we just saw a few areas which we can improve on, and hopefully go out there and do that tomorrow night.
As a forward pack, when you have someone like Rob and Will come back in, how much confidence does it just bring the sort of rest of the squad and have those two big guys who can carry the ball? Yeah,
you get a lot of confidence when you have two people with their experience and their presence come into your side. It always does give you a lot of confidence, and they're two real leaders in the group, and to have them back in such a big match is really exciting for us.
Do you get a sense Rob is primed for a big comeback given it's his hometown?
Yeah, well, I think Bobby loves playing for Australia, so he's missed 2 games this year, which he hasn't missed many over the last 5 or 6 years, so he's really excited. He's had a really good week prep, his body's looking good, and I know he loves playing here in Melbourne, so he'll be fired up.
How are you trying to see progress in terms of like from Fiji to even the first half, the second half, like from the analysis of the game, does it reflect that there is genuine progress?
Yeah, we do feel like we're improving each week this year. Obviously, we came together and really had to try and fast track a lot of our relationships in the team to be able to go out there on the field and play well. And I guess Fiji, we got away with that one, and then we didn't start too well in that first test. But in that second half, once we got a bit of possession, a bit of territory, and started playing our sort of footy, we take a lot of confidence from that.
Do the boys enjoy the Pacifica First Nations match the other day and see a bit of a blueprint as to how maybe to push the Lions back in the game?
Yeah, boys loved it. A lot of us were there watching, and just seeing the way Pacifica went after him, the line speed, the big hits in defence, it was a great blueprint there about how to, I guess, really try and physically dominate them, and it was awesome to see those boys. They obviously had a great week together. They connected and then went out there and did a performance which they should be so proud of.
The Lions, they've spoken about wanting to be the greatest Lions team of all time. Would you say there's more pressure on them this week than the Wallabies?
I'd say there's pressure on both teams. They want to wrap up the series, and we want to keep the series alive. So there's no doubting there's a lot on the line for both teams, and that's something which really excites you. Playing professional sport, there's a lot of pressure on, and it's what you love about it.
You grew up loving cricket. Here at the MCG, it's pretty cool. You've been here before, and what's it mean to be here?
Yeah, it's super special. For Australian sport, there's no bigger stadium, and you grow up here watching Boxing Day tests, the AFL grand finals, all here. It's always sold out, packed. Doesn't get much better than that. So I guess the feeling of probably running out here in front of 90,000+ people is truly special, and hopefully we can go out there and put a good performance in.
Harry, I think this is 9 of 10 tests you've been Wallabies captain. How are you feeling in the role now out there in the middle?
I guess the more time I've had in the role, the more confidence I've gotten it, and I feel as if I'm still learning a lot and still developing as a leader. But it's obviously been good having so much leadership around me. Have really helped me, through it all, because obviously I came in, it was a little bit unknown, but when you have people like James Slipper, Alan Alatoa around you, it always gives you a lot of confidence.
So you have to pinch yourself a little bit. This time last year, you still hadn't played a test in 2 or 3 years. Now you're captain of the Wallabies, second test, Lions. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy what can happen, and I'm just grateful to be here right now in the position to come out and hopefully put a performance and try and square up the series. It's obviously nice for me personally, but we've got a job to do, and that's what I'm really focused on.
It's a massive pack you've named, and a 6-2 bench. What are your expectations of the pack this weekend?
Yeah, we want to go out there, we want to pose ourselves physically. We want to back our skills, and we just want to go out there and start fast, which 6-2 bench means another person gets to go off the field. So more reason to go out there, start fast, throw your body around, knowing there's some quality bench players that come in and finish.
Have you had anyone externally come in and address the team through the week, maybe like Ealsey or someone else that you think will come around this week?
We had a dinner last night. We had Sharpie and George Cregan come in and just be around the group. They didn't address us or anything, but just had dinner with us, and just a small chit chat with them was awesome. Awesome to have some absolute legends of the game in, and I guess for us, so much of it is us just been focusing on ourselves internally and just making sure we put a good week in.
Harry, ahead of the first test, obviously there's lots of theories and the stats and the analysis. But for the second test, you've actually had a proper run through it. You've seen them up right. How different is a second test of a series compared to the first?
Yeah, it is quite different. I guess you got so much unknown going into that first test. For a lot of us, besides Slippy, it was our first time ever versing British Irish Lions, and there was a lot of, I guess, in the week, a lot of unknown. Where this week we know what's coming, we've prepared for it, and we're really excited for it.
The last 3 times the Lions have gone 1-0 up in the series, they've actually lost the second test. Does that maybe back that up against the opposition have had a look at them and what they want to do?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure how much I read into that. I guess they just played a really good game of footy in that first test, and it's about us trying to bounce back this test.
I know you mentioned, what it means to play at the MCG, but coming up the race today, walking out onto the ground, seeing the goalposts, what was going through your mind?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Even just walking out of the change rooms, I had no idea where to go, and it was like, it was a bit of a walk out and just something different, which walking out in a massive oval like this, you do pinch yourself, and I guess seeing it tomorrow night, hopefully near sold out, will be definitely something we'll have to take in and enjoy the moment, because you don't always get to play in such special venues like this.
Have you been here to watch the win?
No, I haven't. So I came in here on Wednesday for the first time, I think since I was a 10-year-old, doing the MCG museum. So it's pretty cool to be back here and playing, and really excited for it.
Thanks, Harry.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.